Hi, I'm Igidbashian. I graduated Malvern class of 2005. Today I'm visiting Malvern to help Mr. Liga teach a guitar ensemble class. I'm just going to kind of be talking to them about my musical experiences, showing them a couple videos I found that might help them with their ensemble, and hopefully helping them to prepare for their Spring Arts Festival next week. Structure, they're almost like taking turns, right?
Yeah.
So first Paco took a turn and they were both doing a rhythm thing. His was less involved, his was more involved, and they're kind of like trading off. And you kind of have to do that. And if you notice, when the change happens and he makes the shift from being a solo player to a rhythm player, it's pretty seamless. Although you can tell because the person and you're watching him play the solo, you can tell the solo has changed. The music was just fluent. It just kind of came across. Did that come across to you guys? The other element, and this is kind of a jazz thing, which, you know, with his background makes a lot of sense, is when he started taking his solo, he was taking in, part of the reason it seemed so easy in the transition is because he took a lot of what Paco was doing, this guy here on the right, and kind of was mimicking what he had done in his solo to start his own solo, which is very popular in jazz. That's a big thing that Miles Davis used to do. If you guys don't listen to Miles Davis, you certainly should. One of the questions I was asked, it's, I think, really important as a musician to understand that you're in a continuum. You never stop learning. You never reach a plateau where you've kind of learned all that you can learn. And it's really about, as good as you get technically on your instrument, or as a songwriter or anything, it's about finding some sort of new obstacle, some new thing that you can't do, and trying to find a way to like do it. Here, I took all the general music through middle school, and like I told you before, I was in liturgical music, which was a relatively new thing when I first got here. Music was kind of a different thing, and then when Mr. Del Pizzo, Mrs. White actually, and Mr. Liga came in, it really changed. Everything changed. The resources and what was available to us, the classes that were offered, and just kind of the push to, if you had musical ability, to be musical on campus. It was all there. And the liturgical music was one of the bigger things because everybody was doing the chapel thing every week, you know, Lent and masses and all that type of stuff. And the musical accompaniment was pretty standard for what you'd see at your parish in your hometown. But you know, Mr. Lee kind of injected some modern music into it and kind of made some of the hymnals a little bit more accessible, I guess you could say, because that is a tough thing, especially, like I said, normally the standard musical accompaniment is kind of like a snore, but it really made it fun. We were doing Police songs and Bob Marley songs, and we did a Pink Floyd song one time. I mean, he really was about making it fun for us and really letting us help to arrange it and put it together, so really made it feel like it was my own. That was a huge part of my musical experience, and I still think of Mr. Liga as a mentor.